unless you die today or tomorrow, which right now, as of this very moment that I'm talking to you, I don't give a fuck if she did die. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next 5 minutes. As of right now, I don't care. And I don't care if it's going to be a horrible death. Don't give a fuck. I will feel very vindicated. It's 10 o'clock in the morning of January 2nd, 2024. I sound and feel very upbeat right now. I just unloaded, vented, and I just got out of therapy. I'm so proud of myself. It's unbelievable. I'm like, am I making a mistake? Was it really my fourth, count them, session, which means my next session is going to be my 5th session. That is incredible, dude. Like, that is such a big deal for me because it's not an easy thing. All right, so now that I feel fit and strong and ready to talk about what was making me so devastated the other day, let's go. Hopefully, I'm not going to spend too much time on this, but I need to do these things after my session because I think that it's important. The other day, only a couple of days ago, I sent videos to my a couple of reels on Instagram. She always, almost every day, sometimes more than once a day, sends me reels and memes and stuff, things that I'm not interested in. Our sense of humor is not the same at all. But I find myself doing things out of guilt. My therapist just called it obligation. I call it guilt. Out of guilt. Oh, I get it. Guilt is when you've done something wrong. Obligation. Yeah, it's like guilt tripping. Okay. So out of obligation, I do things, especially with my family and just people in my life where I'm like, I guess I have to pay my dues. It's like paying my dues. It's like paying the taxes in a relationship where I'm like, all right, let me go and visit this person. I'd rather not be around them, but let me go because they did this for me 20 years ago, or because in 20 years' time I might need them, that kind of thing. So that's why I've been watching these reels and pretending like, haha, that was funny, oh my God. I don't think they're funny. I'm funnier than that, and my whole family is funnier than that. So I'm like, your sense of humor and mine are so different, but I want to engage in a relationship with you. So I think that is my way of contributing towards our relationship and connecting with you. So I'll take it. Get it? So I was like, all right, let me... My mind is all over the place. All of a sudden, sorry. So I sent her, I noticed that my whole family has a tendency of, it feels to me like they're doing the bare minimum when they do something for me. I feel like I need more than they give. And I'm okay with that. Like, I understand that about myself, and that's okay. I tend to feel that way in a lot of relationships, and therefore I tend to cut people off because I'm not being fed what I'm hungry for. My thirst is not being quenched. Who wants to be parched? So I was like, I sent her a couple of videos and she didn't see them. And I thought, you know what, this has got to come to an end. Why is this person continuously doing this? And I'm not saying anything about it. Stand up for yourself and speak up. So I sent her a message, and because after those videos where she didn't respond, she sent me messages that are ridiculous again. I'm thinking, what the fuck, now I gotta be fake again? Why are you not faking and compromising with me? What are you, you're not giving anything. So I responded, so I sent her a message and said, please, why are you being annoying? Why didn't you reply to my messages? Am I supposed to be the bigger person now and pretend like that doesn't bother me? And she said, you mean the videos? And I thought, what do you think I mean? What else would it be? It's the videos. Like, and I felt, when she said that, it already felt like, oh, this is not going well. So I said, yeah, the videos. And I said, I don't like to be ignored. So now I'm just sitting here like, oh, should I pretend that I'm not bothered by it? And she said, and I thought, this is so important what I'm doing. I'm not only standing up for myself, but I'm being vulnerable to her and telling her that something that she did has hurt my feelings. Therefore, from here on, she'll probably be like, oh, I'm so sorry. Because maybe a lot of time people treat me a certain kind of way because I don't tell them that I don't like that thing, because I'm focusing more on tiptoeing, but I'm not telling them that it bugs. So I can't really be mad if I never said that I don't like that, right? So I'm thinking this is such a pivotal point in our relationship. It'll be interesting to see what happens from here. But I was very hopeful that it's going to grow us together. And she knows that I'm going to therapy. So maybe she'll think, okay, she's braver now and she's practicing to use her therapy tools by speaking up for herself. And maybe in my own life, because she's younger than me, maybe she can learn from that too and speak up for herself, right? That kind of thing. Her response to that was, oh, I'm sorry, man. I thought I responded. Which people tend to do that. And I hate it. It's not a response. You still haven't responded by saying that. People do that. There's a girl I blocked specifically because that's how she responded to my messages. I would pour my heart out, and her response would be nothing, right? And then she'll talk about something else in the future. And I'll say, did you see this message? And she'll say, I thought I replied. It's such a bullshit scapegoat to constantly be saying that as a form of responding. It's not even half-ass. It's just ass. So she said, sorry, man, I thought I replied, but you could have found a better way to address it instead of being aggressive and rude. Huh? Your own child telling you that you're rude and aggressive is wild. And looking at that message, I was like, this bitch, first of all, hates my guts, okay? She's been hating my guts. And this bitch I've always said that she has a dark heart. I've always said that to my family. And I said it to her. She doesn't have a mean streak. She is mean. She is the mean streak. Her whole self is a streak that is mean. And she's dark. And because she's the people are looking at her, oh, she's cute or whatever. She's going to be 40 years old, guys. Everybody wake the fuck up. And it's not balls of steel to say that. It is kind of, because you really think that you're invincible if you can say something like that to somebody who has done nothing to hurt you. And somebody who's speaking up for themselves, you throwing this at them. Gaslighting much? You're gaslighting me. So now you want me to apologize to you? What are we doing? Must be opposite state, because I'm telling you that you hurt my feelings. And now you're telling me that I hurt your feelings? What the fuck are we doing? We're not going anywhere with that type of deal. And she was sounding like somebody who has nothing to lose. Guess what? We all have something to lose, bitch. Okay? We all have something to lose. We all do. It's tough, but we do. Maybe you don't think that you do now and you think that you're invincible unless you die today or tomorrow, which right now, as of this very moment that I'm talking to you, I don't give a fuck if you did die. I don't know how I'm going to feel tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to feel in the next 5 minutes. As of right now, I don't care. And I don't care if it's going to be a horrible death. Don't give a fuck. I would feel very vindicated if it happens. That's how I feel as of right now. Like I said, I don't know what's going to happen in the future. So I called several people to vent about it. Nobody picked up. This is also tracking for my family. They don't give a fuck, okay? Then I called the person. I was like, you know what? Let's call her herself and clear this out. And then I thought, okay, she didn't pick up. And I noticed, because this exchange was happening on Instagram, but I'm calling her on WhatsApp. I noticed that the last message that I sent her on WhatsApp, she didn't even open. And I thought, okay, fine. Then I was like, let's take care of this. I sent her a message and I said, I hope that in the future, you're not going to look back and regret how you took me for granted, how you dismissed me, and how you treated me. And then I blocked her. And I blocked her everywhere. And you know what? When I told my therapist that, she was clapping her hands. I was like, oh my God, I did the right thing. Really? Thank you. Because I know it's the right thing. Because I've been thinking about my family and how poorly they treat me. And I'm like, wow, I alienate and continuously alienate people because I'm relying on my family. And these bitches are not there for me. I have nobody. I might as well at this point start building a new community for myself. And my therapist consistently says that. And you know what? She's right. Because you're not an island. And now you're going to be more so not an island because you're eliminating your core group of people. That was false, fake news. These bitches are not your friend. So, hold on, let me check. So, yeah, I was like, all right, this is not... So I said all those things, and I blocked her everywhere, and I had a panic attack. It literally was what happens when you receive bad news. Sometimes, it's fascinating to watch yourself from outside as a character in your life. And it's like, wow, that's how you handled that. And that's what happened after. Crazy. That was the deal. I was like, oh my gosh, there's a death in the family. And there's a death in my life as I know it. There was that death 3 or so years ago when she blocked me, basically, when she didn't talk to me all those years. So I was like, all right. I'm sorry, my mind is thinking that was actually probably not the first time, and that's fine. So, I mentioned that to my therapist. I'm so proud that I did that hard thing, and I did it the way that I did. And I didn't say anything rude to her, even contrary to what she says and believes. And I hope one of the gifts that I'm going to get in my lifetime is, I hope that life is going to humble her, where she's going to see that you're not invincible. Unlike her who believes that. You're not invincible. Shit happens to the best of us. Just because now you have a decent job and whatever that we've been praying for you to get doesn't mean your life will always be perfect. Life is still going to happen, even if you maintain the job. But there's so much power that comes with having money, I believe, that makes people think that, oh, I have money, so now I'm good. Now, she's whatever. And good for her. But you're not better than anybody, bitch. It's not even a competition. It's not a competition. And I'm tired of just giving, and not feeling like I'm getting anything in return. And it's one thing not to get anything in return, but to feel like something is being taken away from you over and above the things that you're giving, that's a lot, dude. Even for me. So, yeah. That's what happened the other day. For me to be able to talk about it only a couple of days later and be okay and not even tear up. And I think it helps that my therapist applauded me on it. And I'm just thankful for everyone else who is in my life, who accepts me. I don't know for how long, but currently they do. And I accept that. And I love it. And I appreciate it. And yeah. I'm very upbeat now. I feel really good right now. And I haven't felt this way in a while, and I'm just excited. And also, I think my car is fine, so I think I'm going to be able to drive, hopefully, to Vegas, because I got good rates on, a hotel. Hopefully, they, change the thing and improve my rates on a different hotel as well. I don't know. I feel like I'd like to go to the Flamingo. Or I'll even go to Bally's, which is a new horseshoe. I think I've covered everything. I haven't heard back from my mechanic about doing my car. I mean, I know that I asked him to do oil change and I asked him to do the tune-up, but I'm okay with just doing the oil change for now. I guess I don't want to bug him because he said he was irritated. He's frustrated about his family dynamics and whatever. Last time he was frustrated about his health, depressed about his health or whatever. Now he's got this. He doesn't say it's not excuses. He still will do the thing or whatever. But it's for me, when somebody tells me these things, it's hard for me to just make it about myself in the process. I don't know. All right, let me get out of here. Let me get working. I'm so glad it's not raining today. It rained all day yesterday.